Here is another question from the Wassce Private 2020 last year. So we have in the diagram, MNOP is a rectangle with which PO with which PO is a line with which PO is a line of 60 meters. So from here to here, that's 16 centimeters, sorry. And NTO is a semicircle. So we have a semicircle for the NTO of radius 12 centimeters. So assuming we have this as the radius, so this means that here will be 12 centimeters. So we've been asked to calculate the area of shaded portion. So the shaded portion which has been shaded, as you can see in the diagram. Alright, so here what we need is to first you can see that we can get the area of the rectangle MNOP as indicated here, and later we'll find the portion which is not shaded, and the portion which is not shaded at this area here, which is the semicircle. So we find the area of the semicircle and we take the area of the rectangle, and we subtract the area of the semicircle from it, the area of the semicircle, and that gives us the area of the shaded portion. And that is that for the question A. Then with the question B, it says that a line is given to us, a line 3y plus qx minus 6 equals 0, as indicated here, and that line passes through the point 68 coordinate as indicated. So what we do is we substitute the point 68. So that means the 6 should be the x and the 8 should be the y. So we substitute it into the equation here, and we use it to find the value of q. And that is that. All right, so let's go to our board. So what we do now is to find the length. Is to find the length of the rectangle, since we have to find the area of MNOP, which is the rectangle. And we realize that the radius, as shown here in the diagram, the radius is 12 centimeters. So that means that the length NO from here to here will be twice of the radius. So we have the length of line NO, the length of line NO will be twice of the radius, so that will be 2 times 12. Okay, so we have 24 centimeters. Okay, so that means that our area, the area of rectangle MNOP will be equals to the length times the breadth. So the length, which is line NO times the breadth, which is PO, the line PO. So we have a 24 centimeters times 16 centimeters, and this will give us an area of 384 for the rectangle. Okay, so we also use the dimension to get our semicircle, the area of a semicircle. But we shouldn't forget that a semicircle is half of a full circle. So the area of semicircle, the area of a semicircle will be equals to half of a full circle, which is pi r squared. So that means that we have half, okay, of the pi, which we have been given to be taken as pi should be taken as 22 on 7. So we have 22 on 7 times the radius, which is 12, then square. So that gives us multiplying everything, we have 1584 on 7. Okay, then breaking it down, we have 226.29 centimeters square. Okay, so since we are looking for the area of the shaded portion, so we said from the introduction, our intro, we said that the area of the shaded portion will be equals to the area of the rectangle, okay, the area of MNOP minus the area of the semicircle. Okay, so the area of semicircle, so that means we'll have the area of the rectangle, which we have found to be 384 centimeters square. Okay, 384 centimeters square, then minus the area of the semicircle, which is 226.29 centimeters square. Okay, so that will give us 157.71 centimeters square. Cool. So that gives us an approximation of 158 to 3 significant figures as said by the question, required of this question. So 3 significant figures. So this is the area for the shaded portion. Okay, so we also solve the second question, which says that given the equation 3y plus qx minus 6 equals 0. Okay, if the line is passing through the point 6, 8, so we should know that the 6, okay, but x equals 6 okay, based on the point on xy plane, and y equals 8. So that means we substitute into the equation. So we have 3 times the y, 8, plus q times the x, 6, minus 6 equals 0. So we have 3 times 8, which is 24, plus 6q minus 6 equals 0. Okay, so we can solve this. We can solve the 24 and the minus 6. So that will give us a 6q minus, sorry, a 6q plus 18 equals 0. Okay, so we have taking the inverse of the positive 18, we have 6q equals negative 18. So we should give us, dividing both sides by 6, the coefficient of q, okay, which is 6. Then we have q equals negative 18 on 6. So that means we'll have a q to be equals to negative 3. So that has the value of q. And that brings us to the end of today's question. So do not forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Like the video, share it to your friends, and remember to subscribe and activate the notification button.